4-0, baby. 4-0. 2-0 after tailgates. I'm just wondering where y'all at. You know, we're hosting. David made carne asada out there. I mean, we were out there tailgating. We need all of y'all to come to our next one. But first things first, we got Loyola Maryland up next on Tuesday. But I want to talk about this game. Anytime you play JMU and you get a win, it's big. The game never really felt that close to me. It's been kind of like the other 3 games where it's like, yeah, there's squeakers. We pull it away late. Definitely becoming kind of a second half team. Guys like Hartwell started a little bit slow, finished with 15 points in the second half. You know, you need those kind of performances. I'm just excited. Excited for the strength of our team. You know, we're really deep. You start the game with Calixt, Aduro comes in, gets some solid minutes, and then they don't play that much in the second half. Then you go to a smaller lineup with Marr, who emerged and had 9 points in the second half, Miller, AJ, another game with 5 blocks. I mean, is this guy like top 10 in the nation or what? Let us know. Shoot me a tweet at By George GMU. Let me know AJ's rankings for blocks. But I'm just super happy. You know, another game where it's just kind of XJ comes off the bench, gives us 9. But the player of the game's got to be Hartwell. The composure that he has, the ability to kind of facilitate, to use the high ball screen, to score from multiple levels from the 3-point line. He has a floater. You know, the guy has, multiple ways to score in his tool bag. So I had to interview him after the game, and here it is. This is Bryan of By George here with Jamal Hartwell, giant killer player of the game. 15 points in the second half. Did anything change for you out there? You know, you said in the press you just kind of stayed aggressive, but shots started to fall.
I definitely had a stronger mindset of trying to make plays because I think my team needed it for the second half. I think that was a key difference of us taking the lead as well. So yeah, I did just stay aggressive, but I was more thinking about doing whatever it takes to win.
The last 4 years we had, we had Otis. Are you keeping in contact with him? What did you learn from him? You've kind of taken over that point guard role.
Yeah, I do keep in contact. We just keep it small talk. He asks how I'm doing, I ask how he's doing. And I definitely learned a lot. The biggest thing I learned from him is not shying away from the big moment. I seen watching him when I was in high school. He made big plays throughout the stretch, knocking down game winners. He made a couple big plays last year, knocked down a game winner last year. So that's one thing I learned. I also learned how to stay poised and never get rattled, and no matter what time of the game you're in. So that's pretty much it. The end of the
LIU game, I saw you working out, getting extra reps in, getting shots up. I personally haven't seen that before. Is that something that you've been doing? Like, were you just not happy with your gameplay that day? Like, what pushed that?
I've been doing that since high school as well. I just see a lot of NBA players who do it. I heard stories about the greats, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, even now like James Harden. They even lift after the game as well. So if I want to get to that level, I just know I gotta work at that level as well.
And then, so, the fans, we've had good student support last 3 to 4 games. It's full, but, we're not seeing anybody stand up. We're not seeing anything too wild. What can you tell the fans? What do they do for you and the team on the court?
Man, the fans, they definitely do a lot for us if they don't know it. We get a lot of energy from our teammates and our bench and our coaches and stuff, but the big roars and the cheers and all that from the fans is really gives me chills. No matter how many times I score a good bucket or anything like that, I get chills every time from it. So I definitely love it a lot, and I thank all the support from any fans that come.
Students, we are 4-0. We're playing Maryland soon. Up in Maryland. We need you here, getting loud and showing up. Again, we're here with Jamal Hartwell, the giant killer player of the game, and we appreciate you. Keep on.
Thank you.
I asked him, he's out here again. We don't need to show you because I'm just telling you. He's out here again after the game working on jumpers. I asked him, you heard, I asked him about it. He just said he wants to be great. And when a player's like that, it's got to rile the fans up. You hear a player say, he's doing what LeBron James is doing. He's doing what James Harden's doing. He's just out there trying to get better each and every game, whether it's before practice or after practice, and that stuff is got to be exciting. You look at the stats, and nothing really jumps out at you. But AJ Wilson had 12 rebounds. The guy was everywhere on the court. 12 rebounds, only 7 points, but 12 rebounds. 12 rebounds. Javon Green, a quiet 14-7. these guys are crashing the boards. Another team, JMU, with Flowers out, didn't have a lot of size. Probably they weren't going to beat us on the glass, but it's just another example of just like our guys having heart and doing everything it takes to get that win. We didn't really show too much of that 1-2-2 full court again. And Paulson said, just like Long Island, JMU played really fast. And so, again, we got Loyola Maryland coming up, and then we play Maryland at Maryland. And that's a game where if you're entering that game 5-0, I don't want to look ahead, but if we're entering that game 5-0, there's hype. The hype is real for that. And you need to buy yourself a ticket and hit BW Parkway and get your ass into a seat, because that's a game where if we win it and we go 6-0 and we beat Maryland, a top 10 team in the country, we're going to make some noise, and the wave is rolling. The wave is rolling. It's time for you to hop on the bandwagon and get yourself into the seats at EBA, because we fill EBA every single game. We the Giant Killer crew. We're out tailgating. We got coverage. Follow at GMU Giant Killer, at By George GMU, and just it's time. It's time to buy in. 4-0, baby. I'm out.